Welcome to our guide on building strong relationships. In this video, we'll explore key techniques and strategies to help you improve your personal connections. Relationships are essential to our well being, impacting both our personal and professional lives. You'll discover effective communication methods, the importance of trust, and the power of empathy. Our goal is to provide you with actionable advice to strengthen your relationships and create lasting bonds. So, let's dive in and start building the foundation for deeper and more meaningful connections. Stay tuned for valuable insights coming your way. Many relationships start with the best intentions, but often face challenges that can weaken their foundation. Common issues include communication breakdowns, a lack of trust, and an absence of empathy. Communication breakdowns lead to misunderstandings and unresolved conflicts, turning minor disagreements into major disputes. Without trust, doubt and suspicion can creep in, making it difficult to build a sense of security and mutual respect. The absence of empathy can make partners feel unheard and undervalued, creating emotional distance. By identifying and understanding these issues, you can take the first step toward resolving them. Understanding them is crucial for developing stronger, healthier relationships. Effective communication, trust building, and practicing empathy can transform your personal connections. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. It's not just about talking, but about truly understanding and being understood. One crucial element is active listening, giving your full attention and really hearing what the other person is saying. Next is clear expression, being able to convey your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly. This helps prevent misunderstandings and fosters deeper connections. Our body language, eye contact, and facial expressions often speak louder than words. Recognizing and interpreting these nonverbal signals is key to truly understanding each other. These elements come together to strengthen relationships and enhance your ability to connect meaningfully with others. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship. But how do we build this essential element? It starts with consistency in actions and words, establishing a pattern that others can depend on. Reliability is the next cornerstone, being someone others can count on, especially in challenging times. Lastly, honesty forms the third pillar. Openness and honesty in all our interactions build a foundation of trust that can weather any storm. These three elements, consistency, reliability, and honesty, create a network of trust that strengthens our relationships. Cultivating these qualities enhances the trust in your connections. Trust requires patience, ongoing effort, and a commitment to these fundamental principles. Empathy is a powerful tool that can transform our connections with others. It goes beyond sympathy, demanding that we put ourselves in someone else's shoes and see the world through their eyes. Imagine the strength of a relationship where each party feels truly understood and valued. Start by actively listening to those around you. Avoid interrupting and focus on understanding their feelings and perspectives. Showing compassion is the next step. Small acts of kindness, such as a comforting word or supportive gesture, make a significant impact. These actions convey that you care and are attuned to their emotional state. Emotional support is equally crucial. Often, people need a shoulder to lean on or a patient ear. By being present and responsive, you can offer the support that bolsters their confidence and well-being. Empathy is a skill that can be developed with intentional practice, leading to a shift in the depth and quality of your relationships. We'll explore specific exercises to enhance your empathetic abilities further. Let's dive into some effective communication techniques that can truly transform your relationships. First and foremost, active listening exercises. Fully engage with the person in front of you, not just hearing their words, but understanding their meaning. It's about giving your undivided attention and showing genuine interest. Next, clear and concise messaging. Expressing your feelings or conveying important information with clarity to minimize misunderstandings and strengthen your message. Lastly, reading body language. Often, what is unsaid can be just as important as the words we use. By recognizing nonverbal cues like facial expressions and gestures, you can gain deeper insights into how someone truly feels. These practical techniques, active listening, clear messaging, and understanding body language, form the cornerstone of effective communication. They integrate into building trust and empathy in your relationships. Welcome to our segment on trust building activities, an essential part of relationship development. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and here's how you can foster it effectively. Firstly, consistency in your actions is crucial. When your behaviors and responses are predictable, it strengthens the sense of security in the relationship. Secondly, reliability and commitments cannot be overemphasized. Follow through on your promises, big or small. This builds confidence and trust over time. Lastly, honesty in interactions is a must. Being truthful, even when it's difficult, shows integrity and respect. Trust isn't built overnight, it's nurtured through everyday actions. As we move forward, you'll see more practical steps to enhance other aspects of your relationships. Understanding and cultivating empathy is crucial for building strong, lasting relationships. Empathy exercises are a practical way to enhance this vital skill. Start with perspective taking. Actively imagine yourself in another person's situation, fostering a deeper connection. Next, practice compassionate responses. Show care and concern in your words and actions. This helps others feel seen and appreciated, strengthening emotional bonds. Lastly, learn to provide emotional validation. Acknowledge and affirm others' feelings, demonstrating that their emotions are valid and important. By incorporating these empathy exercises into your daily interactions, you can significantly improve your understanding of others and create a more compassionate environment. Overcoming communication barriers can further enhance your relationships. Communication barriers can hinder relationships, creating misunderstandings and conflict. Identifying these barriers is the first step to improvement. Common barriers include language differences, emotional blockages, and listening issues. Once identified, strategies to overcome them can be implemented. Utilizing active listening, fostering clarity in expression, and ensuring mutual respect are crucial steps. Regular communication check-ins help address issues before they escalate and ensure that both parties feel heard and understood. Engaging in open conversations builds a foundation of trust and understanding, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling relationships. You'll also see how to rebuild trust once it's been broken. Rebuilding trust after it's been broken is a challenging yet vital process in any relationship. It begins with acknowledging mistakes. When you own up to your actions, it shows maturity and a willingness to improve. Next, taking responsibility is crucial. It's not just about saying you're sorry, it's about making amends and showing that you're committed to change. Finally, consistent positive actions over time can help rebuild what was lost. Trust isn't restored overnight. It requires a sustained effort to demonstrate reliability and genuine change. Discover more strategies to strengthen your relationships and move past these hurdles. Acknowledging mistakes, taking responsibility, and acting consistently can reignite trust and build a stronger foundation for the future. In our journey to deepen empathy within relationships, the first crucial step is active listening. This means not just hearing the words, but truly understanding the message behind them. Taking the time to focus completely on the speaker can foster a deep connection. Showing emotional support is also vital. Offer a comforting presence when needed, and be there in both joyful moments and trying times. Your support can become a strong foundation for empathy. Understanding others' feelings is at the heart of empathy. Put yourself in their shoes, feel their emotions, and validate their experiences. It's not about solving their problems, but about recognizing and acknowledging their feelings. By integrating active listening, providing emotional support, and striving to truly understand, you cultivate a deeper empathy that strengthens your relationships. Maintaining strong relationships requires more than just occasional effort. It hinges on regular communication, ongoing trust building, and continuous empathy. These elements are not one-time actions, but consistent practices that nurture and sustain relationships over time. Prioritizing regular check-ins and open dialogues creates an environment of transparency and understanding. Trust building isn't an overnight process. It's cultivated through reliability and honesty in day-to-day interactions. Empathy means truly listening and responding with compassion, making others feel valued and understood. The small, everyday actions are often the most impactful. Each conversation, gesture of trust, and moment of empathy collectively strengthen the bonds you share. These principles ensure your relationships remain resilient and enriching. Let's look at some real life examples of strong relationships and the invaluable lessons we can learn from them. These success stories highlight the power of effective communication, trust, and empathy, and show us how to apply these principles in our everyday lives. For instance, Jane and Mark, married for over 30 years, thrive on continuous open dialogue and mutual respect. Sam and Alex, friends, have survived numerous challenges through unwavering trust and consistent support. Each example offers practical applications that we can incorporate into our own relationships. Whether through consistent communication, building trust, or practicing empathy, these stories reaffirm that strong relationships are built on shared values and mutual understanding. In relationships, certain pitfalls can often undermine even the strongest connections. Three of the most common challenges are miscommunication, inconsistency, and a lack of empathy. Miscommunication can create misunderstandings and breed resentment. To avoid this, always strive for clear and honest dialogue. Inconsistency in actions and words can lead to a breakdown in trust. Consistency means being reliable and following through on commitments. A lack of empathy can make your partner feel undervalued and unimportant. Make the effort to listen, understand, and validate their feelings. By consciously steering clear of these pitfalls, you can strengthen your bond and create a more harmonious relationship. Self-reflection plays a pivotal role in both personal growth and relationship development. By looking inward, we cultivate self-awareness. This awareness helps us understand our own needs, desires, and areas for improvement. Self-reflection allows us to recognize patterns in our behavior, both positive and negative, so we can make conscious efforts to enhance our interactions with others. When we're more self-aware, we can approach our relationships with greater empathy and understanding. We become more attuned to our partner's needs and more capable of nurturing open, honest communication, leading to deeper connections. Self-reflection also gives us tools to address issues gracefully, promoting a healthier bond. Now that we've explored the importance of self-reflection, let's take the next step towards strengthening our relationships by developing a relationship action plan. An effective plan begins with setting clear, attainable goals. Whether it's improving communication or rebuilding trust, identifying what you want to achieve is crucial. Next, break these goals down into actionable steps. Small, consistent actions lead to significant changes over time. If your goal is better communication, you might set steps like practicing active listening, scheduling regular conversations, and being mindful of nonverbal cues. Once your steps are in place, regular check-ins are essential to assess progress, stay connected, and ensure both parties are on the same page. By setting realistic goals, taking consistent action, and having regular check-ins, you can create a dynamic and effective relationship action plan. Encouraging positive relationship habits takes more than just a desire for change. It requires positive reinforcement, developing healthy habits, and consistent effort. Acknowledging and rewarding positive actions strengthens behaviors that make relationships thrive. Cultivating healthy habits, such as regular open communication, mutual respect, and emotional support, lays a solid foundation. The consistency of these efforts ensures they become second nature, contributing to long-term relationship health. As you practice these habits, you'll see immediate improvements and lasting changes that fortify your bonds. Small, consistent actions lead to great results. Discover additional strategies to enhance your relationships further, building on these positive habits. Thank you for watching. Building strong relationships takes effort and commitment. We've explored communication, trust, and empathy as key foundations. Apply these techniques and see positive changes in your relationships. Keep practicing and make these habits part of your daily life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Together, let's continue to build strong, meaningful connections. Until next time, keep nurturing those relationships and watch them flourish.